I. Beyond Bob Marley, we gave life to the wood. We made the wood carving walk inside the wood. We discovered elements of sun at its rings, Miyake events, mirror mannequin. We created mankind from the spider monkey. This is the mystery. He can only mimic, he can act and sound like you, but he has no soul. Wisdom is more than silver, it's more than gold. Heap sees, few knows. Now the truth is finally being unfolded. How can you serve and praise God when you have the wrong concept? If you don't know yourself, how can you know others in a world of opinions? If spoken in sacred tone from beyond the sun's fire, a traveler entered the circle. Not born of our star, not sworn to our seasons. And the old one said, when the stranger crosses the sky, the thunder remembers its wings. Before our sun had memory of it, it was already traveling. Not born of our fire, not bound to our seasons. It crossed the dark between stars like a thought no mind had yet conceived. And when it entered the circle of our light, instruments spoke first, but the bones remembered. The old story stirred. When imbalance ripens, the wing returns. Not feather and flesh, but force, not myth reborn, but memory awakened. Thunder is not noise, it is announcement. Lightning is not destruction, it is revelation. And the visitor said nothing, yet humanity looked up together. That was the thunder. The sky remembers Oumuamua, three-eye Atlas, and the Thunderbird returned. Before our sun had memory of it, a visitor entered the circle. Not bound by our seasons, not born of our home star. Called it Oumuamua, a fleeting shadow, a strange curve of light that refused to behave. Acceleration unseen, shape unyielding, the first whisper of the beyond. Then came three-eye Atlas, a narrow tail pointing sunward, collimated and persistent, 1,000,000 kilometers long. Eyes of the sky could not explain it, yet the pattern spoke to those who remembered. Avilo called it a black swan. Low probability, high consequence, most likely natural, yet the possibility lurks beyond calculation. A door open for the curious, the bold. The Rastafari chanted the harbinger for sure, the harbinger for sure. The planets themselves align on February 20, 2026. A rare chorus in the heavens, the old ones stir, their wings brushing the clouds. ancient texts whisper. When the sky tears open, the harbinger flies, thunder follows, change arrives. No instrument, no telescope can measure the truth of all. Science tells us what moves, myth tells us what it means to move us. And so humanity looks up together. Some see comets, some see craft, some see nothing at all. But all feel the pulse of a sky that remembers the old promises, the warnings, and the wings of thunder that cross the horizon once again. And Ital Iman stares with bulging east eyes, chanting with holy book of wonder in his hands. Time for the master blaster jamming, return of the Thunderbird. Beyond Bob Marley, we gave life to the wood. We made the wood carving wall. Inside the wood we discovered elements of sun. At its rings, Miyake events, mere mannequin, we created mankind. From the spider monkey, this is the mystery. He can only mimic, he can act and sound like you, but he has no soul. Wisdom is more than silver, it's more than gold. Heaps sees, few knows. Now the truth is finally unfold. How can you serve and praise God when you have the wrong concept? If you don't know yourself, how can you know others in a world of opinions? If spoken in sacred tones
from beyond the sun's fire,
a traveler entered the circle,
not born of our star,
not sworn to our seasons. And the old one said, when the stranger crosses the sky, the thunder remembers its wings. Before our sun had memory of it, it was already traveling,
not born of our fire,
not bound to our season. It crossed the dark between stars, like a thought no mind had yet conceived. And when it entered the circle of our life, instruments spoke first, but the bones remembered, the old story stirred. When imbalance ripens, the wing returns, not feather and flesh, but force. Not myth reborn, but memory awakened. Thunder is not noise, it is announcement. Lightning is not destruction, it is revelation. And the visitor said nothing, yet humanity looked up together. That was the thunder.
thunder, thunder, thunder,
The sky remembers Oumuamua.
thunder, thunder, thunder.
Three-eyed Atlas and the Thunderbirds
For
return.
our sun had memory of it,
A visitor entered the circle,
not bound by our seasons,
not born of our home star. They called it Oumuamua, a fleeting shadow, a strange curve of light that refused to behave. Acceleration unseen, shape unyielding, the first whisper of the beyond. Then came three-eye Atlas, a narrow tail pointing sunward, collimated and persistent. 1,000,000 kilometers long, eyes of the sky could not explain it. Yet the pattern spoke to those who remembered. Avilope called it a black swan. Low probability, high consequence, most likely natural. Yet a possibility lurks beyond calculation. A door open for the curious, the bold. The Rastafari chanted the harbinger for sure. The harbinger for sure. The planets themselves align on February 20, 2026. A rare chorus in the heavens, the old ones stir, their wings brushing the clouds. Thunderbird awakening. Ancient texts whisper when the sky tears open. The harbinger flies. Thunder follows. Change arise. No instrument, no telescope can measure the truth of art. Science tells us what moves, myth tells us what it means to move us. And so humanity looks up together. Some see comets, some see craft, some see nothing at all. But all feel the pulse of a sky that remembers the old promises, the warnings, and the wings of thunder that cross the horizon once again.
And Ital Iman stared
With bulging east eyes chanting, with holy book of wonder in his hands. Time for the master blaster jamming, return of the Thunderbird.